our guest and Lou. Anyway, happy Sunday, man.
Yes, sir. Did you say the guests are in lieu?
Yep. Speaking of,
How much have you been drinking?
man, why does it always have to be
No.
alcohol with
I'm
you,
not. I'm
man?
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying you look lit, bro.
No,
You
we
look
got
like you having a good afternoon, my brother.
no, bro. We got company, man, and we got company. As soon as the company comes in, this is how you act, man. You know what I'm
No, it's not a
saying? We can't be
it's not a criticism. I'm pouring up myself, so it's not a
okay.
criticism.
All right,
What
all
I'm
right, all right.
saying is, it looks like you're having a good afternoon. That's what I'm saying.
I'm always having a good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, but you look like you're having an exceptional afternoon.
Well, now that's just, it's really okay. We'll talk about that later. But we have guests in the house, man. So, um, in this world that we have, man, it's this thing that have that's been created called an algorithm, I think. And they say, oh man, this algorithm this, and I'm pushing my product this way, and I can't get. But sometimes there's something about the universe that just brings entities together, just almost magically, right? And so somehow us two entities linked. So I want you to describe to the people all the things you do, and I want them to hear the things that you do and how you, what you the thing that we met through. So go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Okay. I think you met Andrea
There you
online.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, you met Andrea. She right here. She trying to log in too.
Yeah, all I see is you because you got your background blurry, so I just see you and blurriness
Okay.
over there.
So yeah, my name is Mo McCoy. I'm a filmmaker.
Okay.
My goal is to make 100 films. I'm at 43 right now. We just dropped a movie called The Bad Boxer here in Las Vegas. It was a sold out event at the Galaxy Theater, and then we came up with an idea to take the movie on tour. So we're gonna hit like 6 cities and show the movie, do a red carpet event, and then it drops on Tubi at the end of June. So I was thinking of it like music, like you do music, you drop a single, then you do the promo tour, and then it hit the radio. So I was thinking with the movie, if we generate that much attention going to these cities and showing it, then we can get people to watch it, when it comes out on Tubi.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
that's fire. Oh, go ahead, Book.
I was gonna say, yeah. So in the interaction that I met Miss Andrea, she was asking people, companies or people who had business owners to post their brand, and in posting the brand, I think the next question after that was, would you like a sponsor? Would you like to be on our banner? And I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, I would, but also I don't want to just put my business on your banner without having any idea. I'm about supporting or whatever, but still, you want to have an idea of what you're supporting, and just what's going on. And also, I'm real big on connecting, and so I was like, well, ask a few questions, and like I said, that matured and all the way to where, hey, why don't we let you or allow you guys to get our listeners to be able to hear what you guys are doing, because I'm just about connecting, and then we had like 3 other connections I was trying to make, but I think it's wonderful what y'all do, and very very much interested in your perspective on certain things about what you guys do.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you having us. I love the name of your podcast. I think it's a great thing that y'all got going on, man, and I'm excited to be here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we're gonna kick it off. First off, as a person who produces movies, what's the question you hear the most from people around you that are not in movies about your movies, like, or about just what's the question you hear the most?
Oh, the number one question is, how do I get in your next film?
When's the next movie?
Yep. When's the next movie?
and what's your response to that normally?
Come to our casting event. So we don't do casting calls. We don't do auditions. We
Yeah.
do casting events. So we'll throw an event that benefits the person who comes.
Yeah.
So we're not looking for actors. We're looking for people who want to be in the movie.
Mm.
So there's a lot of people that want to be in the movie that can't get into a movie. So we made an opportunity for people, whoever come to our event, get to be in the movie.
So,
I
I
get look. So
forgot.
look, I kind of know how a traditional casting call looks. My wife and my sister-in-law are actresses. So tell me how your event looks. You know what I'm saying? I hear you got a movie coming. I want to be thug number one that might die in scene number two, but I'm cool with it. So if I know you shooting a movie, what am I to expect when I roll up?
So
Okay.
first, whenever we have whenever we have a production that we're getting ready to film, there's always going to be promo first of all. Mo McCoy is the king of promo and marketing, so you're gonna know that it's coming. And then if you say, I heard you say you know the traditional way of casting.
Yeah.
If you think about the traditional way of casting, you're gonna be confused stepping into a Fireproof casting event.
Okay.
Because normally, traditionally, you come to a casting call, you go and you maybe either read lines that you already have or lines that they present you with, and then they give you a call back, let you know if they've been thinking about you. You come back out for another interview. Well, with Fireproof, you come out and we'll either, depending on, let me start by saying this. When we have people that are preparing to audition, the audition has already started with Fireproof. We are watching your movements, we're watching your actions, watching how you interact with other people and things like that.
So I have a question.
Sure.
I have a question because definitely when I would come to events like that, auditions, or because there was a time in my life when I wanted to be a thespian, I thought I did, and so like the events I would go to,
Thespian,
and
sir.
I said thespian, sir. I said
You
thespian.
said thespian, like lesbian, but thespian. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. How's it go, sir?
Time out. It's too many people with round glasses on here.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so when I was in like when you sitting in the front, I mean in the little room with everybody, I would always talk in an English accent. They're like, oh yes, I've been doing this for many years. My mom, and I would speak in an accent to the people around me. But then when I went back in the back, I would get into the character, whatever I was, and it would throw off the people. And then because you go like in groups of threes or whatever, so then they'd be like, oh man. He's a great actor, or he was one of. Does that ever happen to you guys?
All the time. All the time. Most of what I was getting at is when we get the auditioners to the back, a lot of them are looking for what's next or what to do, and we just want them to be themselves. We cast people closer to the character that they're most close to in the script.
That's deep.
So we want them to be as much of themselves as possible. If it's a script of our own, then a lot of times we can adjust it to where that person doesn't have to do too much to get into character.
So instead of me as an actor acting, reading lines to kind of fit the character arc that you have written, you want people to come in, kind of see what their personality is, and then you can kind of tailor that character around that person's personality to fit them better. Oh, that's pretty fire. I like
but
that.
what about me? My range. I've been to Juilliard.
All of that range. That's what we're gonna want from you.
Oh, okay. Because I just, I didn't want to be. I'm all the years studying,
So
trying to
pretty
be.
much, if they have like a medieval movie book, you will fit perfectly as like the court jester.
Why couldn't I be the king?
You couldn't be the king because you're too comedic. You have jokes. Like the king is a serious role.
No, I'm the laughing
joke
king.
around. But you, however, you could be the court jester because you make people laugh. No, like man. you bring sunshine into people's lives, Boog. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, that's real lovely, man. But I don't know. I don't know if I can go around saying I bring sunshine in people's lives.
You
I don't
do on
know.
the daily though, bro.
I don't know. But man, so okay, so that's deep. So um as far as making movies or creating movies, how do you go about getting scenery? Because I think a lot of times when we look at movies, or me personally, it's like some of the things like, man, they could have spent the extra $10 to get, to get like a real like something. You got that Toys R Us gun. You could have went across the street to the, and got something that looked real, or you know how much does that play into when you're making the film? As is that conscious effort or?
Sound like budgets to me.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get the most realistic thing that looks the closest to what you can get. But that's how we raise our budget for the movie. We do events that connect to each film,
Mm-hmm.
and basically that's the budget for the movie. If say for instance the Bad Boxer movie, 177 people came through, and we took that and made the movie with it.
Mm-hmm.
So they all got their own poster. They all got, in the movie. They got to be a part of the whole process. You know what I mean? And they got to meet all the celebrities that were involved.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good time. They may have spent $100, but they got way more value because now they got a photo shoot. They got IMDb credit. They in the movie. They on the screen, and I'm gonna push the movie until I can't breathe no more. So you got the right one you on the film with, because I'm gonna push it until, I mean, that's what I learned all these years of doing. I did music and then I did movies. So I learned from doing both, you know what I'm saying, and how to promote it and get the word out. And I learned a lot about social media and marketing as I made these films.
So, as an independent filmmaker, take me through. I know you can't take me through the entire process, but if you could give me like a crash course or Cliff Notes version of the process, how does that work? Like, do you go into it knowing, hey, I'm gonna make this film independently? I know I'm gonna want to shop it to whatever DSPs or however I want to put it out. Do you even look at maybe a Netflix or I don't know, Paramount Plus, their streaming platforms and what their qualifications are for cameras you got to shoot with? Do y'all do any of that? Or are you just kind of shooting it independently and trying to put it out however you want to put it out on your own?
Well, we got two movies out on the platforms right now. One is called The Perfect Romance, and then the other one is called Frequent Visitors, that was written and starring Andrea Tyler. Both those movies hit all the platforms except for like Netflix. We got a deal with Maverick Films, and we have a deal with Homestead Entertainment, and so basically we know exactly how they want the movie. We make it to their specs, and then we send it to them, and then they get it onto the platform. So I came up with my own process throughout the making all the films that I made, and I got it down to a 10-day process where we produce the film. Sometimes it take a little longer depending on the film, but an average of 10 days. It just extensive filming for 10 hours straight, and we tackle what's on the script, just like you would if you was in the factory, and the product was coming down the line. You got to load the truck. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we got to film a scene, and the less back and forth and arguing on set, the better that we can do it. You know what I mean? It might only take us two or three takes, but that's where the talent come in. So part of the process is the first thing we do is the casting event. Now we know all the people that's going to be in the movie. Second thing is we do a script reading. Now the whole everybody that's in the movie get to hear the script together. Cast and crew. So we read it together. And that, I think that right there with new actors, it takes them to a whole nother level because now they understand the process of how to learn it. So with a lot of things when I'm teaching, when we do that with new actors, I tell them, I say, okay, we're gonna read the whole script, but now on day one, this is all you got to learn. These 2 pages. You know what I'm saying? So study that with another actor, back and forth. Learn the lines back and forth. And once they get on set, they snap in and we getting work done. So halfway. So after the script reading, we then do a film mixer. And that's when I invite all the press out and the cast and the crew. And we have drinks together and eat and just enjoy each other's presence. It's just like a halfway point, like day 5. And it helps us raise more funds to keep feeding everybody. And, you know, saying any things that pop up, it's always something that's going to pop up on the film and that you got to take care of, you know. So we get back to filming, 5 more days. Then we have the wrap party. The wrap party, not rapping, is you're done with the film.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap party. And that's another way to generate some funds for post-production. Then we have post-production for 20 days. We should be able to film and edit the movie by 30 to 40 days, especially if in the process now we got an editor on set with us. And he's the editor is gathering the files after each scene and putting them on the timeline. That's his only job. And by the end of 10 days, he should have 85% of the movie done on the, you know, because that's all he's been doing for 10 days is just lining it up, putting the best things together. So 20 more days on that, we should be able to master down a new product that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that's what they're asking for.
Cool.
So then the next part of the process is you do the movie premiere. And then with each movie premiere, we do a after party, a comedy show, and we do a brunch or something. You know what I mean? Where we bring all the stars of the movie and mingle with the public.
I have a question. So, how open are you guys to? Because I'm hearing your formula, and it sounds like that's wonderful, and that's calculated, and that's a machine in motion. So, when something comes across your desk that's kind of abstract and left field, right? And I'm likening this to the first episode of Atlanta this year. A lot of people had a lot of commentary about the first episode of Atlanta season 3 because it was so abstract and it wasn't just about, you know, the story, but I think that we've become so formula based that we don't allow for, you know, the abstract to come in sometimes. So how do you as a filmmaker and of course a writer and a producer, how do you sift between what's too abstract and what's too formulaic, or do you try to mix the two? Or
I think as far as formula goes, the formula that we go by and the formula that we use is just the formula that gets you from idea to screen. So whether the content is abstract or anything like that, that's a different situation. And as far as with our company, Fireproof TV, we pretty much take on anything that we can take on. If we can handle it as far as our production team, if we can handle it, then we'll most likely take it on.
I like that. I like that question, Bug. I feel like Bug asked that question because when we were actively rapping with our label.
Here we go.
No, on some real shit. When we were actively rapping on our label, Bug was the abstract guy. and me and the King and Droop were kind of like, formula guys. Like, you got to be this, and this. We can't veer away from that. And Boog would be the wild card and be like, what about this? And we like, nah, you tripping. But as I got older and I kind of reflected back on it, some of those times where Boog was like, nah, we should do this, I think he was right. But we were too stubborn to break the formula and kind of go with some of the abstract ideas. So no, I like that question, Boog, because I think you got to have a mixture of the two. And man, I got to stop bringing my cup up because these two young men got these store mugs over here, bro.
Man,
You
seen
that
really
shit, bro?
small. Like I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? My little bitch ass aluminum cup. They got these store mugs over here. You know what I'm
See, I ain't
saying?
even. I'm just looking at my. I'm like, I ain't gonna put my cup up, man. I'm like, man.
You know what I'm saying? They got these store mugs and shit. It's all good though.
Prepare for the 16 shots.
We thought it was 16 shots.
Let's get started early.
Bug. You never asked, bro. You never asked them most important question.
I know. What's the name of this podcast, man?
Now let's begin the story.
That time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers.
H-Town's finest. Shot podcast. Yes. It's us. It is the 16 Shots podcast with one young James Boogie and they all dub.
Tell me how you took it. I'm gonna tell you what I meant.
And we're here today with it's Fireproof Studios, right?
Fireproof TV.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fireproof TV. I don't know what Bug goes. He might.
I'm here.
He might pop off the screen from time to time. Yeah. He is very dramatic. So for the dynamic, he's the dramatic, funny guy. Mm. I am just the angry man. I'm the reformed angry man. So he'll pop off screen, change outfits, and sometimes when he changes outfits, he transforms into a whole nother person. Oh, he's drinking out the bottle tonight? Oh shit. It's Jameson
I had to pull it out because they pulled labels, so I had to just I will not, I will be extra dramatic on this day because we do have producers to see or not to see my works.
Oh shit!
I'm just saying.
What kind of films do you guys? All right, what kind of films do you guys like to do, or mainly do, or are known for doing? You have like something like Tyler Perry. He always got, some dramatic shit going on with some female and a dude. What's y'all's niche? Is it like thug love movies? Is it like some real drama with range? What y'all got?
I think we all might have different favorites. Like I said, we take on any genre. If it's something that we can handle as a production company, we're going to take it on. But I would say that my favorite, I like doing the horror slasher stuff.
I love horror movies. My goal in life was to be thug number one in the movie. So you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be like if Boog the boss, I want to be like his muscle. But the first shootout, I died trying to protect him. So I want to be thug number one. And then in the slasher movie,
the prostitute.
Huh?
I got a guilty pleasure of like being the crackhead or the prostitute.
I got you.
It's fun playing the crackhead. I'm sorry.
It is. In a horror movie, I want to be like the main villain. I want to be like the Jason type where I don't say nothing. I ain't got no lines. I just always pop up and kill white people though, not black people.
On his podcast, he's like the villain. Like he's the one that's always trying to assassinate my character, trying to throw me under the bus, trying to call me a whore of the monger, horror monger. He's always trying to he's always trying to assassinate my character.
I'm not always trying to assassinate your character, and I didn't even say anything tonight. If you notice, yeah. You want me to speak on it, King?
King, sir. It does not matter, sir, because this is not true. So whatever you say would be a fabrication.
Sometimes I just
that's off the cuff. It's off the cuff.
Sometimes I just point out your surroundings, bro, and I know.
Come
You know.
on, brother. Come on. Come on, brother. What are you doing? See, once
That's what I'm
again,
saying.
okay, moving right along.
Thank you.
Moving right along.
This is my work desk. This is a staple in
You
my
know what I'm
home,
saying,
bro.
man? I can't even, boy. With friends like these, who needs enemies? Huh.
You should have never started. He tried to assassinate my hairline. So ever since he tried to assassinate my hairline, because he don't have one, and I ain't dissing brothers with no hair, but he started it.
See, okay. Do y'all have any characters that are like that just they permeate through all y'all different productions? Like I guess like what's his name, Clifton Powell, or a Samuel Jackson, a character that's like this person plays 100 different people, but in different movies. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We had a live show that we did. It's called Earl and Pearl. We filmed it in Houston.
Yeah.
We would just kind of plan out our lives, and I play a cussing preacher. He's the pastor of Bedside Baptist Church. His name is Earl,
and his church is in the bedroom from the bed.
Oh.
Yep. Wow. I hope there's some whores involved in this.
and then his wife is Pearl.
And Pearl is a retired stripper who gets a monthly retirement check, and she has an online cooking show.
Online hooking or cooking? Okay.
But I'm saying it's crazy how true to life this story really could be. But keep going.
Yeah.
This is not far fetched. I mean, I'm like, okay, that sounds like something I've seen on VH1.
It sounds like the little cussing preacher from Instagram. No, I forgot homie name, bro.
Yeah, that's where I got the character from.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take the whole character, but I just took that he was a cussing preacher. Yeah. So that's his job description.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's a dope name to be the cussing.
So Earl and Pearl have popped up in a few different movies. We got a unnamed production company called Earl and Pearl Productions because me and Andrea just been in a lot of movies together. So whenever we both in the movie, we gonna say it's Earl and Pearl Productions.
Earl on the beat.
That's neat, man. That's neat, man. That's neat to have that stamp. It's almost
they gonna double team me too. Sip after sip. You see that book?
I got a bottle of here, bro.
This other guy that you're seeing, this is Trayvon Collins. This is one of our director of photography.
Yeah, he's got a master degree in film, and you can use one like that.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot, so
yeah.
Man, nice to have you on the show. Appreciate you. So what are some of the jobs and the occupations within the film that don't get the limelight but are uber important to the film being made that you think, this is a long ass question, huh? That you think that should be pushed more, by just society, not society, but parents be like, go be a director, but there's like 14 steps that's not the director that are as important to the director. Supervisor. I mean, they like.
I got 2 great patches.
Yeah.
They come from set supervisor. So, though that's one position where pretty much you're in charge of where everybody is at all times, making sure that everything is done on time. And I mean, it can be a headache because you're dealing with every single attitude that you can think of at once, without losing your mind.
I was that before, but it was for theater, so it was like plays, and that is a headache because it's rolling live. You can't stop and replay the scene. Everything's happening in real time, so you got to make sure people are where they're supposed to be. The set is what it's supposed to be for whatever scene and whatever act, and
Did you cuss when things weren't right?
I mean, who you talking to, bug? I cuss when shit going right. What are you talking about?
Who the motherfucking I don't know if you
The
guys have seen.
motherfucking plant supposed to be. You know, you gotta make sure your mic not on. You don't have a
Yeah,
live
yeah.
mic so the audience can hear all that kind of stuff. So when y'all do y'all hire like a do y'all hire like a filming firm or whatever to shoot your movies or whatever you're shooting? I dabble in writing scenes and stuff a little bit. I wanted to record my own like short 20-minute series, whatever you call it. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go cop one of these red cameras. You know, it can't be nothing but more than $2,000, $3,000. And man, when I went to the red camera that is 15 or 10 years old, it's obsolete, still costs 10 bands.
Yeah. Facts.
And it's still fire, you know what I'm saying? And I saw how much they cost new. I'm like, 25 bands? That's not even a lens, bro. That's just the camera, the body. So how do y'all go about doing that?
Well, Fireproof TV Films is a full service production company. So basically, built that company to be able to handle content, and the main content we make is movies, but we also get clients that want a podcast done or a flyer, a logo. They want to get their logos on the backdrop, you know, because we do a backdrop for every movie, and it's a good place to market, you know, your business, because everybody's going to take a picture in front of that backdrop. You know, that's what they do when they come to premieres. They take pictures and video, and it's a good time to, you know, show off your brand. And so we got a lot of different. It's different every day. Our workload is different every day, and we still making a movie. We're always filming a movie.
Everything is a production.
Plus clients coming in, and then some clients got bigger budgets to do bigger things, and that's what's happening now. Is we got a movie that's coming up that the clothes are talking. It's a comedy, and we finna really have to go on the big bag for that. To make that movie, but we're capable of producing any type of content that people are looking for, and 90% of the time we hit it on the nose of what they're thinking, or better. And sometimes I have clients that I'll send it the rough draft to them, and they'd be like, "Yes, let's go."
So you should. So if I have let's say if I have a script, I wrote a script. I have a script. I'm almost done with it.
I'm gonna sue you
Why you want to sue me?
because I feel like I'm gonna be a character in your script. But keep going. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just letting you know off the top that when your script come out, I'm suing because I'm like, oh no, he did what? Oh, it's my life. I'm suing.
But you ain't gotta sue me, bro. Because no matter what bag I get, you getting half of it anyway.
I'm still gonna sue you, bro. Just because I just want a penny.
Man, you hear this dude, bro? Like if I win a lotto today and I win 10 mil, he getting at least 3 of it.
It's the principalities, brother. The
I got you.
principalities.
I understand. So like if I have a script ready, it's done, and I want to start shooting my movie, I can come to you guys and you guys will handle all of that for me. Y'all will take my vision and charge me a fee and make that vision hit the screen.
Yes, sir. And then you will own that product as well once we're done with it. So we put it through our whole process, and then you'll have a film, 60 days later.
Okay.
So so you do large projects, small projects? What would be the price range for a 3-minute video commercial?
Commercial, probably about 500. 500. That'd take one day to make.
Depending
Not the commercial I want to shoot.
On the commercial. Yeah.
Nah, not the commercial I'm going to shoot.
You got to be more specific. You have to ask them, do they shoot commercials for OnlyFans, bro?
No.
He trying to shoot his OnlyFans.
We actually did a couple things for OnlyFans.
What?
Yeah, out here in Vegas.
What's up, bud? I can write a script for you on your OnlyFans. Shit.
No. But I'm saying like, because I'd be like, okay, so I'm just not no OnlyFans. It's just so this is to sell my 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 graphic design stuff. I'd be riding in the car, and the car would explode. Right, I know right there. That's like about 15 bands. You know
Right.
what I'm saying, to
Yeah.
make that happen. But
It ain't gonna cost us 15 bands to make an explosion.
See, Mo make
That's-
people happy. I'm the one who bring the logic to the
Oh, okay,
situation.
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
when your head
I'm the
get bigger-
creator,
when
so
your head get bigger than my hair, then
Yeah.
my
Oh, okay. Cause I'd be like, and then hologram Tupac came out and
You know
started
what
crip
I'm
walking.
saying?
You
know what
asking
I'm
for too
saying?
much. You asking for too much, my brother.
But I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
He
you know what I'm
talking
saying?
about $500.
I paid my 500, man. Now come on now. I see I can
Man,
make it happen.
you better get Tupac. You better get you a your photo of Tupac and make him spin how you make this logo spin, nigga. That's gonna be your dancing hologram.
That
yeah.
was the first 30 seconds though. I didn't get to the part where, you know what I'm saying, we was in the Super Bowl. I caught the touchdown. And they
Oh, my
superimposed me and Icky Woods doing the Icky Woods shuffle. I mean,
I'll see.
but yeah. I end up with
So-
just the words.
I can come
Words
shoot
and
a.
music.
I can come. I can write a 30 minute episode script for you guys. I can come. Let's say I have my own actors. I can source you guys to shoot it for me. How much?
Yep.
I know you can't tell me the exact number because there's a lot of things that go into it. But how much would something like that cost someone if they're an aspiring, filmmaker? Because everybody don't want to do the entire process. Some people just want to come up with the idea, write the script, maybe bring the talent and hire another firm to do all of that. So what would something like that cost?
Yeah. So I think around it'll be starting at about 2,500, just depending on how many days it takes us to film it. Because we'll be bringing our whole crew. You'll be at a disadvantage just booking Mo McCoy. You want to book Fireproof TV Films, where I have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree here, and as a set designer, I got everything I need within the company. You know what I mean? And so I say just book us, and if you already got the actors, that's a plus. That's part of the process we do provide is casting. But if you got that taken care of, then that's something that we wouldn't even have to worry about. And we put it together. We even help train the people that you have how to deliver.
And that's shooting in Vegas. So that's me and my crew of actors after they got their lines down and they're coming to Vegas for a day or two of shooting. And you can look to I can come out with a 30-minute episode, 5 bands, something like that.
Yeah. We do that all the time. People will come in for a couple days. We'll film all their content, edit it, and send it back to them. And they came and did their thing. But we're also a mobile company, so we travel all over. We go anywhere.
Go where we need it.
Yeah. Yep. So that's why I thought it was a good idea to put the Bad Boxer premiere tour together, because we are a mobile company and we need to go out and touch the areas that we worked in previously and the areas that we want to expand in.
So you said you're 40. You said 43 in
43 movies. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking about in music, the early music that we made. I listened to it. I'm like, man, I think we kind of sucked, but we just had, people can see that people were enthused by our energy or by
You talking about our early music, or
Yeah,
you
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
you and the Bunny Hop Boy days?
I'm talking about out like we were like on Casio. We had these old beep 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 beep. We had these crazy beats that you know what I'm saying. We had, I mean,
Fruity Little Beats.
Fruity Loops, yeah, and our vocals were all messed up. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of trashy, but
It was.
I guess they felt the energy. And then you go to at later stages or whatever, and it's like, yeah, man, it's so much better. How does that work in movies? Because I know you guys are improving your craft all the time. It's an art form, so you can't really improve it, but you can finesse it a different way.
Hey, you absolutely have to be a student of the game. I'm a student. I'm in school right now, Full Sail University for digital cinematography.
Yeah.
I'll have my bachelor's degree in 12 months. Well, 11 more months. And then my partner, Trayvon got his master's. Another person on our team got his doctor's.
Oh, that's cool, man. What do you have your master's in, bro?
Entertainment business.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like it's even though I love my craft, it's more important to know the business. You know what goes on behind the scenes, learning contracts, learning what you can get away with, and just knowing your limits, and something that can save you from getting sued, basically.
You heard that? Getting sued. So if I'm gonna do to you, bro, if you have a script and you know, look, I'm telling you, you gotta tell you. There's no surprises. You gotta tell me ahead of time. Now, if you tell me ahead of time, I'm good. But I'm be putting out no scripts, bro, and I'm just walking down the street and like, you heard new A-Dub, man? Like, no, and it's like this dude was skin. You know what I'm saying? I see it, man.
So this is the truth, book. I do have a script that's probably about 85% done, and there is no likeness of you anywhere in it. I'm gonna go back and write you in it for real. And I'm gonna find like the closest skinny African who drinks Jameson out the bottle to play you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He mad because I'm too on. See, once I reach the too on, you know what I'm saying?
At what age did you reach 200 pounds?
That's not important, bro.
Because I was 200 pounds in the 6th grade, bro.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, it was a hard road, bro. I had to endure the 185s, the 190s, the one But when I got to that 200, now you can't call me skinny no more, bro. As you can't. Now, whoever says that skinny 200 guy, that 200-pound guy, he's skinny. Like,
Boogie really needs to be in front of a camera. Like, he's missing out on his calling.
I think the both of y'all together is what would make it just right.
It's gonna be a fight on set, man. What are you talking about? It's gonna be a fight on set.
Because he's not a thespian. He doesn't respect the art of thespianism.
Bro, I probably have more training in the theater arts than you do, bro.
See what I'm saying? And you probably do, bro. No, you don't. I don't know.
I
Probably
100% do. No, it's
why?
not.
How do you figure? I have never even heard your English accent before.
You just watching what was going on with the English accent.
Once again, if you cannot do this.
Speaking of bad acting, man, how do you look at movies? You know what I'm saying? As a filmmaker, you guys as filmmakers, how do y'all look at movies? My wife, she's her and her sister are actresses. They've done a lot of stage plays. My wife, we moved to Atlanta 6 months ago. So she actually just did some stuff on BMF. So she was like a little extra on BMF. She was excited about it. But when I go back, I'm watching Fast 9 right now. That's what I was watching before we started. It's bad acting. And I'm a car guy, so that's why I'm watching the movie. But do you guys ever go back, watch the movie, and say, this is some horrible acting?
Okay. Hey, man, have y'all seen Alice?
Alice.
I haven't seen
Keke Palmer.
No, I heard it was good though.
It's good. It's good. But I'm gonna say this for love. I'm gonna say this for love. With LOVE. I've never seen a movie that Common in where I'm like, man, Common can act.
Common can't act. Keke Palmer
can't act for shit, man. Common
it sounds
can't act.
It sounds like Keke Palmer's carrying the movie.
The story is carrying the movie. Period. You know, it's a story. The story good, and it's based on a true story.
You didn't believe that Common could be a basketball player in the NBA?
Common, he said, "Oh man, I can't believe this. I'm hurting inside." It's like, oh,
you want to know Common's best acting?
When?
It was in Smoking Aces, and I
didn't
don't
say
know
much.
That's one thing. I don't know if it's because he didn't have to say much.
Yeah.
Or if it's because when he was talking, I was looking at Alicia Keys.
Also,
Yeah.
also, Common. Yeah, man. I don't want to talk about Common no more, man, because I don't want to down the brother. But
Well, hold
Common
on, talking
can't-
about you ain't like
can't
Common's
act.
acting in Street Kings. He was good in Street Kings as well.
Man, Common can't act, man. Common, he be the same person in there. He was the same. He was in a Batman movie. He was the same. What do you mean, Joker? I'm like,
He was in John Wick, bro. He was in John
everything.
Wick.
He's the same person, man, in every movie.
All right, so let me ask you a question, Bug, and then the group can ask as well. I gotta have a movie with a leading man. You got 3 people to pick from.
Okay,
No, 2 people.
2.
Common
Yeah.
or Vin Diesel. Who you rolling with?
Oh,
Diesel,
snap.
man. Vin Diesel.
I got to roll with Common is my homie, but Vin Diesel is a beast, bro.
But Vin Diesel can't act, bro.
Hey, know
He's
it.
a beast,
That's
though.
real shit. Vin Diesel
don't have
knows
to act.
everything. Fast and Furious came out, and
don't have
Dominic
to act.
Toretto is Dominic Toretto. I seen this man in The Witcher. You know what I saw when I was watching The Witcher? I saw Dominic Toretto did new fucking spells. You know what I'm saying? Dominic Toretto was this nigga. Vin Diesel was some kind of fucking babysitter who was a Navy person. You know what I saw?
Yeah.
I saw Dominic Toretto that was babysitting. Like the only time bro.
What Triple X, bro? What Triple X, man?
Dominic
Triple X.
Dominic Toretto did got locked up and had to do some shit for the FBI.
Triple
You
X
want to
is
talk
hard
about
now.
Pitch Black?
Oh, Pitch Black
Dominic-
was hard. Pitch Black. Come on, Pitch Black.
Dominic Toretto in space, my nigga. It's all Dominic Toretto, bro. Like Tyrese is a better actor than Vin Diesel on some real shit. Tyrese is a better actor than Vin Diesel.
Always go to.
Yeah, you didn't put Tyrese in there, though.
You always
Tyrese is a
go
better
to.
actor than Vin Diesel, baby
Common
boy.
and Vin Diesel.
You always go to fucking.
Baby
you
boy,
said-
bro. You didn't like Baby Boy?
You said
Yeah,
that
Baby Boy was
Tyrese.
good.
Tyrese Gibson is a better actor than Vin Diesel.
Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese in there.
Huh?
You said Vin Diesel and Common. You ain't put Tyrese in there. You ain't put.
I didn't because I feel like Tyrese is a higher tier actor than Vin Diesel in Common.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Anyway, man, speaking of actors and actresses, I want to ask y'all. We had a top 3 that we want to get to. I want to know y'all top 3. Oh, I forgot what it said. Yeah, no, the top 3 underrated actresses.
I'll go last. Top 3 underrated actresses.
Underrated.
Top 3 underrated actors.
Underrated. Hey, that's a good question.
I can't think of the lady's name right now. That's how underrated she is right
That's
now.
the cold part. He be like,
Holly
no.
Berry.
But what was the
Oh,
lady that
Halle
played in the
Berry.
movie?
Holly
Mom?
Berry.
You think Halle Berry's underrated?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hey, y'all ever seen Bruce?
I saw
Seen who?
Bruce. I saw Bruce. Yeah, I saw it.
The
Man.
last thing I seen her in was John Wick.
She was in. I saw. Y'all seen Moonfall though?
No, I ain't seen Moonfall.
Hey, y'all need to say. Okay, I hate to tell y'all the story of Moonfall, but I gotta tell y'all because it's crazy. Halle Berry's in it, right? So the moon is out of orbit. It's finna hit the Earth. Blah blah blah. Oh God.
Oh, is that on Netflix?
I don't know what. No, I don't know what it's on.
Oh, okay.
But I know that Halle Berry, man. I'm a fan, but I don't think she can act, bro. I don't think she can act, man. 'Cause
I
it's
think
like-
we all just like to look at Halle Berry, bro. It's Halle
Well,
Berry.
Halle Berry and Monster Ball. She sold me. She made me want to feel good.
Halle Berry, man. Halle Berry, she's been a crackhead, so maybe she's a great actress. Cause how
A good crackhead prostitute.
how we believe that Halle Berry, well, she could be both. Now she could
All right,
be
my
a
next
prostitute.
All right, y'all ready for my next one?
Yeah.
Sanaya Lathan.
I was gonna say Sanaa Lathan was underrated because she actually can act, bro.
That look good.
They my baby.
Nah, she can act. Sanaa Lathan can act.
She can act. She can act.
She can act, but I like what she's saying though, Miss Andrea, because it sounds like he's like every time she's like, "Ooh, my baby."
Hey,
My baby,
Well,
that was
actually,
girl too.
my actors can't be fine.
See, I was going.
They're my top three. They all fine.
Top
Oh,
three
just-
I was gonna say-
Yeah, they underrated and fine.
Okay,
But see, I was gonna say Regina King was underrated, bro.
Hey, I was just about to say Regina King.
They sleep on Regina King. She
Yeah,
can
you
write,
gotta
she
have
produces,
Regina
and she can act, bro. She got range as well.
Yeah, but she be when her acting, man, and her serious roles, man. I don't know, man. She kinda
Did you see Watchmen? Did you watch Watchmen, bro?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking about the other Regina King. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the one that hosted the Oscars. I'm sorry. You know, it's two Regina Kings. The one that was a scary movie and the one that was on
She's
227.
a beast.
You talking about the little funny lady chick, the being out of Wayne, bro? She can act her ass off too. The one that was in some of the Wayne's movies as
Her
as a
acting is kinda
comedic
suspect,
actor,
bro. As a serious
comedic
actor?
No, just
Oh,
her comedic acting is her range.
I saw her and she was in some kind of
Spencer.
Octavia Spencer. That's a nice one.
The chick from Ma, the movie Ma wasn't all that, but she can act. The lady got
Oh, that's the Minnie Don't Burn No Chicken.
Sick.
No, bro, that's what she said in the movie. So is Ma the movie where she was giving the high school kids beer and killing them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bug gave me the rundown of that movie, and I'm like, nah, I ain't watching that bullshit.
Oh man. Sometimes you gotta watch Trainwreck, bro. Hey, did y'all know that flamingos are really gray and the shrimp that they eat turns their skin pink?
I heard that their diet turns their skin pink.
Yeah,
I did hear that
the
before.
shrimp. Yeah,
It's the shrimp.
The shrimp.
They like Pimp C. They eat so many shrimps they get iodine
iodine
poison.
poison.
No, I'm talking about instruments to get the bitches, man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But okay. So my top three underrated actresses. I gotta go number 3. Gotta be the entire porn industry. Like I just put them. What you mean? I'm just talking about because
You don't even watch the parody porns though, so how you know?
It's the whole porn is great acting though. I'm saying any porn that ever comes out, they make the most disgusting, worst, impossible things look pleasurable. So they
You ain't even seen Pirates of the Caribbean's booty.
Okay, so then my number 2, I'm gonna say Sandra Bullock, man.
She not underrated.
She underrated, man, because
No, she not, bro. Everybody knows what she does.
This ain't rated no more. She's not underrated.
she's been like I'm saying. She's been like she was in the movie the other movie when she was a convict and she came back and they took her daughter. She's been like 3 or 4 Netflix. She was in the Bird movie.
She could have kept that Bird Box shit, bro. They
Bird
blew
Box.
that Bird Box shit up. They
Box
blew
was
that
hard,
shit
bro. It
up,
was hard.
and then I went and watched the movie, and I'm like, I'm gonna give it a chance, and I'm trying to give it a chance throughout the whole movie, bro. It's
Yeah.
some bullshit.
It was some bullshit. It was a bullshit movie.
What's your top one? What's your last one? Because you gave me 2. You gave me the porn industry and Sandra Bullock.
Okay, my most underrated actress gotta be. Ooh, I'm gonna go with. Oh no. I'm gonna go with the chick. Okay, the chick that married Donald Trump. Cause she had to pretend like she was okay with that for all them years. Like, man, yeah, I love him, I love him, yes, I love him. Okay, yes, I love him.
Hey, bro, you know what? As
love
first
him, yeah.
as first ladies, I don't know where she ranks because I don't remember her doing anything. But the one thing that she did do, I think at one point in time she was a model after she did Playboy, and you know what she was good for? Bro, she took some fire pics. Like, when I tell you every time there was like Donald Trump was meeting some dignitaries in the Oval Office or something, and you know, it'll be like China's president and his wife and Donald Trump and his wife and whoever. Bro, she always knew where the camera was. It's like they had a fan on and her house always blowing in the wind. She took fire pictures, bro.
Sound like you it sounded like you following for some black magic tonight, bro. But watch your tone right now, bro. Watch your tone right now, bro.
I don't like white girls.
You sound like you sounded real like you was
Never
like
dated a white girl in my life, bro. I'm pro black. I just stopped with the light skin young ladies, bro.
I'm just saying what it sounds like. I don't, I know you.
I'm just telling you, bro.
I was
mean,
giving you an
see what-
opportunity to clear yourself up, People
I
out
don't.
there.
I am not the bunny hopper out of the group, sir.
Yeah.
Pink toe lover.
Oh my God, that is racist.
His eyes lit up.
That's racist, bro. That is racist.
He can't talk too much right now. You might get something thrown at him if he coming. You know what I'm saying?
I got a homie that like feet
It's
too.
the feet. No,
Yeah.
pink
He
toe.
like the pink toes.
Pink toe is a white girl.
Oh, okay, pink toe.
Yeah.
My bad. My
Can't
bad.
nobody hear nothing outside of your headphones, right, Boog? You good, right? Can't nobody hear outside the headphones, right?
See, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm 100.
All right.
I'm 200. First off,
Alright.
start there.
Pan the camera left to right.
We don't
My
wanna
balls,
get too
you pay your camera. I can't, man. I got
Ain't nobody in my house. My wife is in Houston.
my setup is not built for that, bro. I'm off location. You know what I'm saying? God, so
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
Oh shit.
so as I was saying before, yeah, the ostentatiousness. So a lot of times when we're talking about movie making and the experience, the Black experience, there's a tone of how the movie should look or sound, like and this is I think all creatives have found when you're ethnic coming to a space to try to push your ethnicity to people who are not ethnic. They have their vision of what a Black, a Hindu, a German would. Oh no, you're not this enough. You're not Black enough. You're not Asian enough. But and that turns into kind of us almost stereotyping sometimes, right? So how is it a conscious effort to show the range of our community when you're making movies? Do you feel like you have to like, they're not all Black kids love the Bulls. Some of them like, hockey. Some of them like, chess. Some of them like, whatever. Do you feel that obligation, or do you, or do you feel a push to not push those types of things?
That's a good question. I think it is good, important. Like I have a friend that I grew up with, and he lives in Watts. So growing up in Southern California, being Black, already people gonna associate you with gangbanging.
Yeah.
This kid, he grew up right there in the middle of Watts. Graduated from high school, went to Juilliard, and went back to Watts, and now he's giving back to the community. So
you must. I was at Juilliard myself, so I might have run into him. I might probably know this young brother. But yeah, that's live though. Like you said, like I feel like for years left field has been reserved for a certain type of people, right? And as we've matured as a society, you have your blurs, you have your Black whatever, Black rock. You have a wide spectrum of how Black people present, and there's a section of the population that will say, oh, if you're Black and you do that, that compromises your Blackness. But when you start to think about how everybody do come from us, like how can you even say that? Like, nah, I'm just harkening back to a part of me that's probably deeper in me than you like in my roots. Calling it what you call it now.
Yeah, I think I'm different, man. I'm making 100 films. I don't want to make all 100 films the same movie. You know what I'm saying? I want to dibble and dabble
like Tyler Perry. Ooh, Gunshots.
No, not quite like Tyler
Well,
Perry,
that's what
but
he's saying. Not
oh,
Pow.
oh yeah,
Gunshots. Thank
Yeah.
shots. Like Tyler Perry. Making the same
No.
movie every time. Every single movie got the same plot.
I mean
Tyler
that
Perry.
works for him, but
I
for
think
me,
some of that is his problem. I think because he didn't hire no writers. He wrote everything himself.
Because he wrote the same movie
Yeah.
15 times. And
That-
then
that's
I want
how
him to
he
be
gets
light
old,
skinned with
you know?
braids.
he got something that works, and he working it. You know what I mean? My thing is, I want to do movies like Lord of the Rings. I want to do, them Camelot type movies with black people.
Yeah.
I want to do a movie about the richest man in the world, which was a black man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss,
Musa. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do movies like that.
yeah.
Well, I think,
You know what I mean?
I
So
personally think, I don't try and go for the black focus. Even though if you look at me and you see me coming, you thinking so sister number one all day long. But I find when it comes to the business part of working the whole media production type of thing, it's whoever is coming with the seriousness, because a lot of times you get, and I don't want to shame my own people, so to say, but you get a lot of people that talk the talk better than they walk the walk. They want to do this, they want to do that. They got this idea, they got that, and it's going to be this, that, and the other. And then when it's time to put the boots to the ground, they know where to be found.
Or they don't want to pay.
That too.
That part.
Your price is your price. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'll pay someone else who don't look like me $6,000 because that's what they asked for, when y'all tell me it's $6,500, I shouldn't be looking for no discount because we all black.
So
I should pay the price.
Nigga moments.
Yeah.
well, I
You're
think
about
we all
to
get those type of
experience a
customers.
nigga moment.
Yeah. I think we all experience those type of customers, and we just try to add more value to weed out that type of customer.
We experience them a lot when we come to like things when we having events. The red carpet events. You got people coming up. I'm on McCoy cousin, or
I was in the movie. I should get in free.
Oh no! One lady came to the last red carpet, and it's no shame to you, ma'am, because I know you know who I'm talking about. But this lady came and said, my son was in the movie and he had a speaking role. Like, ma'am, everybody over there, son was in the movie. Had a speaking role. Somebody at least sneezed. Everybody did something. You're gonna pay as well.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
My pet peeve on that same note for the last year, and then I've been biting it, but just clothes with other people's name on it real big. Like, like Michael Kors. And I'm like, bro, man, like, oh man. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, like the psychological damage that does, that people I don't think people realize, like it went from like having a little like one word to the whole entire garment saying that. Mm-hmm. You think me seeing that every day doesn't have an effect on me? Like, or it doesn't have an effect on, that's definitely psychological warfare on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like who would put something with a name on it all over it and be like, this my name is worth XYZ.
Right.
That's crazy. That's like my
say that my name is worth. We've dealt with people who came in as actors and felt like as actors they had the right to direct or say what we could do with movies after we were done with them. So
how do y'all handle that if you guys are doing a movie that has a established actor? Do they feel like they're doing y'all a favor or something like that, or do they bring that type of attitude? How do y'all guys handle that?
Well, 90% of the people have gratitude because they've never done things like that. Even Boo Capone, who's a seasoned actor and artist, he loves what we're doing and he supports exactly what we're doing. And it's just, it's always one bad apple in the bunch.
You have people that come in and ask, okay, y'all doing the red carpet, what I'm gonna give?
Yeah.
And so, if people don't understand, they don't understand the sacrifice that we put in trying to put that together. We're paying for everything. You know what I mean? At the Bad Boxer premiere, we had a balloon boxer, we had the throne, we had 2 backdrops, we had a press team, security. You know what I'm saying? And the theater only holded 77 seats, so we had 150 people. So it was like, you know, it's a lot of work. Yeah, so it's not like a big money grab doing a premiere, but it's a big thing that brings people together, that is fun to do, and we create more content when we do that, and we check a mark in history. You know, we premiered this movie this day.
Yeah.
You know, in history, and so you know, every business comes with you know, people that just try to, you know, push the envelope. Like when we did a movie in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and a girl thought that she should be on the cover of the movie, and she didn't even like film one scene. She didn't even film a scene. I'm supposed to be on the cover. I'm supposed to be on the cover.
Why she want to be on the
sue
cover?
you. I'm about to get you fired. She
But
thought she was gonna get me fired at the TV station that I was there.
Yeah.
Didn't know that I was part of the TV station, like not as an employee, but yeah, but I'm my own company. And so but that taught us, though, that customer taught us to that it was value in putting other people on the cover. So we start offering for $20, we'll put you on the cover.
Hey,
Yep.
I got 20. I'm
You know what I'm
100.
saying?
I'm gonna send you $100 right
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
I want the next 4 covers, bro. I'm
You
best.
know
what kind of films though?
I don't
Because
give
I
a
know what
damn,
kind of
bro.
films you want to be a part of.
I just
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't encourage them, please don't.
Yeah. So it's like
so,
that. You know?
showing my range.
You keep learning every film you make. You know, we deal with a lot of ups and downs while we're making the film, and you know, I'll just go back to the Bad Boxer. We lost our crib because of the Bad Boxer, because we had 177 people come through our crib, and that broke the lease agreement. You know, and it was a pandemic, so where else could we take them to cast them for the movie? So we brought them to our spot, and they kicked us out for that. You know what I mean? So each movie comes with its own sets of adversities and challenges that we have to overcome, and then
Y'all had 177 people come through at once, or was it? I was finna say
like 20 at a time.
How they find out though?
Online. We just post online. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook.
Can't tell you all the secrets. It's part of the process.
Okay. So I had a question. Okay, this is a 2-part question. Have you? Do you have an actor or a comrade or someone you work with that when they came in, from the look, you were like, I don't know about this one, then they turned out being the one? Or have you ever had somebody come in and you've been like, I don't know about this one right here, and then you try to be totally right? Like, I knew it, man. Like, why we even trust? He had no mustache. Why we trust him in the first place, man?
Yeah, my boy Roger McGee.
Yeah.
They call him Droop. He's straight gang banger.
Yeah.
My nigga, straight gang banger from LA. You know?
California, only Baltimore like that, right?
He came in and he learned how to act, and he is one of the best actors on our squad.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes we have to tell him, hey man, let it go. Yeah, 40 Crip, my nigga, 40 Crip. He'll get on somebody's back.
Yeah.
We were like, hold on, man. No.
Scene.
Yeah, don't kill the videographer. Yeah,
I think Roger may be one of the biggest growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we have another as far as the teams go,
Yeah.
Lord Side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Northside.
acting
He's
came out
Yeah.
extremely. He's been in about 4 of our movies now, but he came out and he was extremely shy. Didn't want to say much, talked real low and stuff. But you can see his progression over the time of the different movies that he's been in, and right now, whenever he comes out, man, this guy is a whole entertainment. He the whole process by itself.
Mm.
So yeah.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna start getting my facials again and start work, start I'm putting clean up, and get back into my acting bag, start shaving regularity. Because the thespian that I am should be, now that I know I can, just I can start with the pictures, right? The pictures. And I'll have, I'll send you the $100 and they'll see the cover and they'll see who is the guy like this in the back. Who is that guy?
Yeah.
So you say y'all did the movie the Bad Boxer, is that the name of it?
Yes.
Did y'all work? I'm assuming it's about boxing. Did y'all work with any like boxers to do the movie or anything like that?
Yep. We worked with well, a lot of boxers showed up while we were filming, but we worked with Justin Mayweather, that's Floyd Mayweather's brother, Jeff Mayweather. We worked with Henry Tillman, he fought Mike Tyson. We worked with Floyd Mayweather Sr., Vidal. Say that.
Eduardo Jr. Vidal Pinheiro.
He's from Spain.
Oh yeah, he can box. If he
Man.
can't do nothing, he can't speak no English, but he probably can box though.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So we did
Like
tailor our casting around
We
boxing.
did have actual boxers in the movie.
I hit the Negro with the left.
Yeah. And then I want to shout out the Latin community. They tapped in with Oscar Arriaga. He's a singer in in his world, and he's a superstar. And he loves our process. He came. He paid for the casting event. He paid for every event that we had.
He comes out with a translator.
Mm-hmm. He don't speak no English.
No, he's a boxer. Oh, he's an entertainer.
Yeah, entertainer. So in one of our movies, we had him perform his music. So that was just because we knew he was an entertainer. So we wrote him in.
But I got about 20 songs. They're fire. They're up.
No, they're not.
Hold up, man. Hold up, brother.
No, they're not. Brother, your 20 songs that you have right now are them 20 songs that you sung on that we wouldn't allow you to sing on.
Slow your roll, brother.
So there's some backstory.
Slow your roll.
When we had our record label and rap group, that was one of the abstract things that he wanted to do was sing, and we said no. And I will admit,
yeah.
As I got older and I've heard a couple of your projects, you got 1 or 2. You don't have 18 more.
Yeah. Say, but I couldn't even finish, man. Can I finish my statement?
Go ahead, finish. I don't want to silence you, my king.
Yeah. I got like 20 songs. 20
You
songs.
got 3.
20 songs, you know what I'm saying?
3.
Some of them are group, some of them are solo. You know what I mean? They're not, they're purposely non-dated projects. Like there's no Cash Money taking over the 992, none of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's it's not dated.
You shouldn't have slugged your Juvie?
No, I'm just saying that if Juvie never got big and he came with, back that thing up or back that ass up, and then he try to play it in the club in 2020, he'd be like, nah, 2000.
No, they wouldn't, bro. They run to the dance floor.
No, we still y'all know we still get live when that come on.
If it had first came out to my first, it came out. If it never came out and it came out in 2022, they're like, this old ass shit, man.
They still gonna twerk to it.
They might. I don't know. Have y'all seen Chloe?
Chloe
Bailey.
Oh yeah.
What she do?
Oh boy. Chloe talking about boy. Chloe talking about. Chloe trying to. I don't know what Chloe trying to do, man.
Chloe who? Let me back.
Bailey.
Hey, what she trying to do?
I don't know what she's trying to do, man. I don't know what she's trying to do, but I know
Hey,
she's trying to be
baby.
seen. And she's showing everything. So I mean, she's trying to be seen, and she's like, "Well, since y'all watching me, let me show y'all everything
She
I
been
can."
showing cheeks for like 2 years now, though. Ever since the pandemic started, she been showing cheeks, though, bro.
Man, she got this little video out, this little whatever.
You
It's
would
like,
have seen it though.
I mean, look, I see everything, sir, and it's like
Young to me.
it's but I've said this from many moons ago, and people got on my head. I was like, man, y'all need to stop letting y'all little girls listen to Chloe, man. Chloe's on transition, man. She's not for the kids no more, man. She getting out of there, man. She not for, it's nothing against Chloe. I'm just saying that you don't want your 12-year-old doing what Chloe doing because
Who you want your 12-year-old is to, Chloe or Coily Ray?
now one of them. Man, what you mean?
You gotta pick which one. You gotta pick which album you finna
Neither.
purchase for download.
I can't.
You gotta
bro.
purchase one off for download. You got to.
At least
I ain't tripping though. Like kids listen to whatever you want to, cause we listened to some shit when we was kids.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
but the
did.
difference is this. Though.
Jodeci.
The difference is this though. As a kid, you either had to steal like the music from your older sibling, or your parent had to actively. We from H Time, so your parent would have had to actively take you to Sound Waves to purchase the music.
That's the I'm
I mean-
from town too.
You from what?
Hey, come on now.
Okay, H Time. Don't tell me.
But we always had that auntie or that uncle that snuck and let you listen to it, but they explained it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, see, my brother 8 years older than me. He didn't explain nothing, so I just found his music. So, like I remember the first rap tape I ever listened to was Rodney O and Joe Cooley, and so that's when I fell in love with like the dope dealer chains and the denim outfits. Bro, don't act like Rodney O and Joe Cooley ain't go hard, bro.
I was not a fan of Rodney and Joe.
But then I remember this day, the first time I ever heard Outkast. My brother was in the military. He 8 years older than me, so he went off for deployment. He came back. I don't know if he went to basic training or what. But every time my brother would come back, he let me go through his bag, the little army rucksack, whatever you call it. And I remember homie had a CD player, a Walkman. That was like state of the art shit back then. You know what I'm saying? He had a bottle of Juke cologne. I stole that, sprayed it on, stained up my shirt because, that Juke was red. It'll stain your clothes up, but it smelled good back then.
Yeah.
And he had the first Outkast CD, the Southern Playlistic Cadillac Funky Music.
Yeah. Time to
Bro, I
drop
listened
these
to that
bows
CD.
like Dusty Roads.
I listened to that CD on repeat for like a week while spraying Juke.
Shit, man.
Man, still is.
No,
Time
shit.
to drop these
I met
bows.
Outkast at the Circle City Classic in Indianapolis, man.
At the
It was
what?
humble.
The Circle City Classic.
man.
Yeah. When you look up Circle City, actually, it do be some shit from Indianapolis. What is the Circle City Classic? I'm glad I finally met somebody who went because I never knew what it was.
It was like it was vendors there. It was live performances, big artists performing. But Outkast was just getting on.
Yeah.
And so they were getting ready to go in, and I was walking in with them.
Oh,
And
you
they were
old,
like,
bro.
We,
Keep talking.
We Outkast. We do it. I met AJ Johnson. That's the first time I met him. He's been in a couple of my films too. But I met him at the we was in the elevator. For some reason, my mom and her friend used to fly all over the country with me and my cousin just to show us different cities. You know what I'm saying? So we went to that Circle City Classic. I met my AJ Johnson was singing on my cousin. He was telling him about his ears.
Rest in peace, AJ Johnson, man.
Yeah, that was my guy, man. And then Outkast was just sitting outside, man, and we chopped it up with them. They said they was artists, they was finna blow up and all that. We like, we gonna follow you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they was gonna turn into that, but damn, you know what I'm saying?
When he said time to drop these bows like Dusty Roads, then I yell ho. That I was like, that's you pretty much summed up my whole entire childhood right there. That's how I felt about everything. I was like, I'm gonna drop a bow on one of these people.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to, ever since that day, I wanted to go. I wanted to attend a Players Ball
Oh yeah,
because I just have a fascination about pimps. So I used to watch all the docs. It was just one. It was just one doc. It was about the international man of leisure, the Midwest pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to, Memphis pimps, Atlanta pimps, pimping Ken. What's was the Bishop Dunn Magic Wand?
Yes,
All
sir.
them
green is for the
boys.
money, the gold is for the honey.
Church.
Church.
Which one of them pimps we got on our album unofficially?
Oh, that's
It's Pimpin' Ken.
yeah, no, that's pimping.
It was Pimpin' Ken. I'm telling you.
Okay, yeah. We took that.
That was a weird night.
We took that, man. Took that. So it's man, we an hour and a half in, and I gotta. My eyes is gonna, explode off my head.
That's because you drinking Jameson out the bottle. Before we go, if I wanted to contact you guys about future work, how can someone contact you?
Well, you can go to our website, fireprooftvfilms.com. You can find us on social media. You can find me, Mo McCoy, on Facebook, Mo Money McCoy on Instagram. And then you can find out more about our Bad Boxer premiere tour at redcarpet.info. And, tap in with us.
And on Instagram, you can find me at Sister82. That's SUSTAH82. And on Facebook, Andrea Tyler.
Quick question before we let y'all go. I was watching when I Am Athlete. All the Smoke with Stack 5, Steven Jackson and Dame Dash was on there. And so Steven Jackson was talking about how he wants to act in movies. And Dame says, you can act whenever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did like a little, this is how I film Honor Up. He said they didn't have a script. Mm-hmm. They just freestyled every scene. He even did an exercise with Steven Jack where they kind of freestyle a scene. And he was like, see, boom, there you go. Now you can star in movies.
I'll be the greatest actor in the world. If
how y'all feel about that? Because if that's the case, me and Boog can go freestyle. It's going every scene is going to end in a fight, but still,
because it'd be someone be like, "Hey man, you know what? We can go fuck some bitches." Okay, let's go fuck some bitches.
We can't go fuck some bitches.
Yeah,
yeah. We freestyled a few movies. Film School. We did a movie called Pimpin' Ain't Dead, and then we freestyled a movie called. What is it? Oh, Black Cowboy. Yeah, and we freestyled a movie we did in Grand Rapids called Finesse. Yep. I don't prefer doing that because, when I started, all I needed was a script and then I could make a movie. But I learned how to do it without a script as well. I don't prefer that. But I feel like, at least have an outline.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying? But
I just followed you online. You know Terrence McPeters?
yes, sir. He is stars in the Bad Boxer.
Hold on. You say what?
Bad Boxer.
So T stars in a Bad Boxer?
Yes, sir.
I remember seeing T. Y'all shot that in Houston, right?
Nope.
He flew to Vegas.
Shot it in Vegas.
He flew to Vegas and
Grand Rapids,
shot. I remember when he flew to Vegas and shot it because he had his little inspirational IG in the morning jogging through Vegas. Bro, man, we go back with T. I saw y'all cool with the New Cool movement as well, but T is a hilarious dude. I don't know how funny his stand up truly is.
Oh, you say hilarious?
No, T is hilarious.
When I met Terrence McPeters, he was at the Improv in Houston, and he blew me away.
Terrence is funny to you?
Bro, he told these white people, I don't give a fuck. I was like, just the way he presented himself, he just blew me away. I said, bro, you got to be in my movies, man. You got to be in my movies. because the way he talked to the white people, it was hilarious.
How much do you know about T? I'm not gonna put his family business out here. How much you know about T?
No, stop it. No, no. Hey, look, the Rockets. Hey, no, woo,
No. I'm saying because that's why it's so funny. But what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about T anymore. I'm not talking about that anymore.
But
what I'm saying is, Terrence actually is.
Oh, you ain't supposed to talk about Terrence no more.
I'm not talking about his family. I'm saying he's actually acting in a couple of movies and plays in the same circles that my wife and her sister actually do plays and movies in. So it's a small world. I just hit your IG and I'm like, Terrence McPeters.
Yeah.
Nah, man. So to give some backstory, me and Boog in our early 40s, and we met T in our early 20s. So
okay,
that's how long we've been knowing T. And that's what he funny dude, man. Because you know what I'm saying, T gonna cook somebody out. Little short dude, he gonna cut somebody
that's
out.
What blew me away.
I don't care about this motherfuckers, man.
One time me and T was rolling down I-10 in Houston, and this semi truck had those pokers on them, and he almost hit T car. That man turned straight 50 Cent on him.
Man.
He was like, man, he was about to gang bang. I was like, hold on, T, let him live, man.
Okay, we talking all like this, but we got to give him a major salute because Terrence flew out to Vegas after having major back surgery.
Yeah. So I know, because I know he got back in the gym because T was a trainer, and I know he had to get back in the gym after he had his procedure done. So
yeah, so we want to give him a major salute. You know, y'all.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Yes.
Man,
and he got his real estate license, man. Shout out to him for that.
Yeah, he is. Man, T is a renaissance man. Like I said, when we first met him, I don't know if T ever made it to the NFL, but I know he was affiliated with the Titans at one time. Mm-hmm. And just from there, like when we met him, he was a fitness trainer. And just a good guy. But he funny though, man. I ain't heard his stand up. I heard some of his jokes on IG, and I'm like, nah, T, that ain't what's up, man. Go sell them houses. But I don't know. Y'all said y'all went to the Improv, and his jokes was pretty funny. So
yeah, me rolling, man.
I'm gonna have to go check him out now, man. This is funny. Wait till I tell my wife that y'all think T stand up funny.
Yeah, T was in The Tickler. He was in Angel Horror Film. He's in Bad Boxer. He was in Frequent Visitors. Yeah, he been in about a good 5 of my movies.
I 100% remember him doing. I remember. So I didn't know it was called a Bad Boxer because I probably didn't pay attention to what he was saying, like in his comments. But I remember seeing him in Mayweather gym, box sparring or whatever. I remember seeing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I'm about to get in the film. I'm about to start doing film. Just let you know.
And this movie
Just so y'all know.
It's
coming.
Wait, you know, Boogie been doing films. Let me not say that. I don't want to put his business in there.
I'm gonna start doing
so how
films.
often do y'all come to Houston to do business?
We coming to Houston June 24th.
For what?
The premiere of Bad Boxer. It's a purple carpet premiere. Bad Boxer is going to be in Mo City. And
Missouri City is not Houston. Go ahead.
Not Houston.
It's not Houston. Missouri City is not Houston.
Near Houston.
Not Houston, yeah. Mo City is not Houston.
Well, we're going to tap in with all of Houston while we there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do this. You know, I'm currently living in Atlanta, but I'm kind of like back and forth between Houston and Atlanta right now. I will make sure I'm in Houston for the premiere. Are y'all doing a premiere in Atlanta?
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, it hasn't been confirmed, but yeah, we're gonna come that way for sure.
So I'm 100% gonna be I'll be at the premiere in Houston. I'm also 100%. We're gonna do some business together. Like I said, I'm 85% through with the script. Probably like in a month, I'll be done with the script. We'll sit down and we'll figure something out.
In the movie, I'm suing you.
It's not gonna be nothing extra. It's just.
I'm not in the movie. I'm suing both of y'all right now. I'm just letting you know. If I'm not in this movie,
you are half of the partnership of the business that I've created.
But if I'm not in the movie, my guy.
When I'm doing the business of the media company, am I naming you as JB or your government name from Uganda?
Why y'all gonna put my business out in the streets, bro? Why couldn't you just ask me that some other time, bro? Why can't you? Why you gotta,
We have transparency throughout the pod, bro.
Your government name from Uganda.
I don't know what your government name is, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. After like almost 20 years of friendship, I don't really know your
You're
government
lying,
name.
bro.
You
You
know
know,
what? I think it's good that you said that because we have when we're filming something that's gonna go out on a major platform, we have to have everyone sign a talent release form.
Oh,
talent release.
form.
you gonna release your talent book?
You're gonna
I've done it before.
Oh, you finna do it when you get off the pod, probably.
I make sure that I say to everybody when I'm having to fill this out, put your legal name.
What if I'm a registered artist? Like James Boogie is a registered trademark name.
Then that's the exception.
It is.
That is the exception, and then, if that's what you want to use, but you always have to remember because we give IMDb credit. So when go and look up these artists and they go and look up these actors or directors or crew members because everyone receives the IMDb credit. So when they go and they look them up and they're like, well, nobody can find me. I'm like, okay, well, what name did you sign on your talent release form? That's what.
Yeah, I need to be at least 5 movies before the end of the millennium. I mean, decade, whatever it's called. What's
Well,
it
you're
called?
definitely gonna be in two of mine. So
right.
now this has come full circle, and it's like a small world. Because while we was talking, I had my wife look y'all up as well, and she told me about some stuff. She's like, "Oh yeah, I heard about them." So we definitely gonna do some stuff. I just followed Mr. Mo Money himself.
Sir.
And next time we do this, whether if it's when we meet in person or film this 30 minutes, the script I got, or we do another podcast, man, y'all not finna be hoeing me with y'all Thor cups, man. I'm letting y'all know that now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lucky I'm not at home in Houston because I got some Thor mugs at the highs, but you know, they in Houston. I'm in Atlanta right now. So
we in Vegas right now, but we coming to his.
So y'all actually live in Vegas though?
Yeah.
How y'all like living in Vegas? That was so, you know, one of my landing spots would have been Phoenix, and my market would have been over Phoenix and Nevada as well. So I would have been able to hit Vegas up when I wanted to. Do y'all like living in Vegas? Vegas was a place I wanted to move to.
I like Vegas, man. It's always lit here. You know, you could go outside and something going on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I like it here, man. I see myself staying on this side for a while.
And see, that's what I like most about. I don't really go anywhere. I just like the fact that if I want to wake up at 3, like every time I visit Vegas, I wake up at 3 and it's something I can go do. So I like the option of it. I don't like the fact that stuff shut down at 10 o'clock. Plus,
I like the 24/7 aspect of Vegas. That's the part that I
is Vegas. I
like
love
the
old
energy.
cars.
You know, I need to be around it. You know what I mean? I like that energy. And people fly from all over the country to come here and spend all their bread.
Although
just let me get $1 off each person.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium, it's not as fly as I thought it was going to be. It's literally just a state. Like when you look at the strip, it's literally in the middle of the desert, and the stadium is just like there in the desert. But you know, it's also the desert, so the cars don't rust, and you can roll your drop at 2:30 in the morning. So that's why I want to move to
Your
Vegas.
handle might be hot, so be careful.
Oh, we from Houston, man. You know, with the humidity and all of that. That's the one thing I do like about Atlanta. It ain't Houston. Like it was a little warm today, wasn't it, Bug?
Yeah,
it was very warm. No, it was actually cool. It was cool day.
But it was a little. I had on a jean jacket today, man. You know, I just was walking around. And,
the jean jacket, man.
What you talking about, bro?
The denim.
Jeans still stylish. Don't do that.
Denim.
Don't do that, Bug. Not you with your little Adidas tights you be wearing. Cause you 200. Remember, you 200.
You trying to sound fine? That's
Pause,
what he wanted to say.
pause.
He would say, Boogie got fine. He put out his pants.
I've never said that in my life. Never.
That's what it sounded like to me. I really gotta go though, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on, man.
So give y'all socials one more time and give y'all website so our fans can know where to find y'all at. And if y'all are cool with it, I'm going to label this episode The Bad Boxer.
Cool.
That's cool. So give
right,
everybody your socials where they can find you.
Yeah, so make sure y'all tap into the Bad Boxer premiere tour. You can go to red carpet info dot red carpet
redcarpetevent.info.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Red carpet event.info.
Red carpet event.info.
Yep. And then it has where you can buy the tickets to be at the premiere that's in your area. And then fireprooftvfilms.com. You know, connect with us on social media at Mo Money McCoy on Instagram. That's MoeMoneyMccoy. We also got a page for Fireproof TV Films. We also got a page for Bad Boxer the movie.
Bet.
Yeah, you can check us out right there.
So, Mr. McCoy, I already added you on IG. I befriended you from my personal account. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, I'm gonna shoot you an email from the 2530 media email, bro, and we'll do some business. Like I said, I got a script that's gonna be ready. I think me and Young James Boogie, we might do some promo stuff. We might get you guys to film it because I feel like the money I'm gonna spend trying to buy cameras and then the 6 months I gotta learn how to really use it. I might as well, just pay y'all some bread and me and Young James Boogie can hop on a flight to Vegas or whatever and do some promo for it today.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Our man, we're looking forward to it. We love to create content and especially new content. And I love the 16 shots. I think y'all do good in movies and film.
We've been told. Somebody 15 years ago told us that we can make some money in front of a camera. I said pause because Bug trying to do porn. But, we'll figure it out.
Do that too, but
Bug, you can do that. You know what I'm talking about? He finna do it right now. You know what I'm talking about?
This guy right here.
I got a couple actors, so we'll talk later.
Yeah. Look, it's been a pleasure
here in Vegas.
It's been a pleasure. What you got in closing, Young James Boogie?
I'm gonna say this, man. I've been thinking about this all day, man. Like, okay, if the whole world flooded and you got the whole world flooded, but you got fish that are freshwater fish and you got salt water fish, wouldn't the saltwater fishes been killed in the freshwater or vice versa?
But wouldn't the waters mingle? So if the waters mingled,
somebody got to die.
If the waters mingled, in my thought process, the freshwater fish would die.
Somebody got to die.
The freshwater fish gonna die.
My thought process would be that the waters would not mingle and they would meet, like the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean.
So no fish would die.
Fresh fish be on that side, and then the ocean fish. I prefer perch, so I'd be fishing for both ocean and fresh fish.
So it'd be the Anglos versus Saxons again, bro. So they wouldn't mix and turn into Anglo-Saxons.
Okay, what did the birds eat?
What?
What did the birds eat?
What you mean? What did the birds eat?
If the world flooded, what did the birds eat?
The birds won't eat fish because it's flooded.
What you mean? Pigeons can't eat fish.
Pigeons eat chicken, man.
Pigeons eat anything.
Okay, man, how? No. What about like woodpeckers don't eat fish?
They will. They gonna have to adapt.
They eat the boat
in one day.
But if the world flooded, but if the world flooded, like the trees and vegetation wouldn't be dead. Just us who couldn't breathe underwater.
Right. But I'm saying, but they gotta eat though.
There's gonna be vegetation for them to eat.
Floating around.
Algae and shit like that.
Each other.
Yeah. Cannibalism amongst birds.
Yeah.
Right. So you say Woody gonna be eating Tweety?
I mean, he already do that, but whatever though. You know what I'm saying?
Is Tweety a boy? I thought Tweety was a boy.
Hey man, it's 2022, bro.
Chuck if it would.
I learned that quick, bro. It's a ladder. It's 2022, bro.
Bro, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. The Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickles Peter Piper picked?
I don't know what pickles Peter is picking, bro. That sounds suspect. I'm just saying.
That was linguistically hard though, bro. That was linguistically like It's like somewhere, bro, somebody's English teacher or somebody's speech therapist or whatever. Like, oh fuck yeah, hell yeah,
But we can't.
Peter Piper pepper.
We can't be keeping these good black people up as late as we stay up with our
I gotta
shenanigans,
go,
bro.
man, because I gotta wake up early, man.
So hey, it's been a pleasure having you guys on. We will be in contact. I'll send you that message tomorrow, and we're gonna set some stuff up. Hey, this has been another episode of the 16 Shots Podcast. With shout out y'all's situation again.
Fireproof TV Films.
Fireproof TV Films, Young James Boogie, and they all done.
Tell me how you took it. I'm gonna tell you what I meant.
And we
You
out.
know, I'm talking about instruments to get the bitches, man.
It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. Boy, you done fucked up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. Bitch, you done fucked up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. Boy, you done fucked up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. Bitch, you done fucked
She really
up.
don't love me, she just loving all the things that she covered. I can get it and I did it, but that don't take nothing from it. She's so sick that in your stomach she will make you up and vomit. Ass so fat that you just wanna up and hug it, just slap it, rub it. I used to love it, got older, wiser. So hoes that try to run games, spoke the live on my closest cousins. I'm the older buzzer, creeping all the vultures' moves, cause I get players off in line like the coaches do. Your day revolves around the pine like the smokers do. Don't wanna deal with the drama, the stress, so I'm done poking you, hoping you can move on. We used to be a couple, but you tried to scheme and hustle, got busted like a bubble. I'm grinding through the struggle, you scheming like a snake. I'm the mongoose full of hate, call the reaper to his fate. No food up to her plate, why? Cause she's a skank, leave these bitches like a rake. Food too vicious for that face up for you.
It ain't no making up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no making